안녕하세요 여러분. Hey, what's up guys? It's your girl Robyn coming at you. So 2018 is here, and that means that the channel is going through some changes. One of them being my interviews. So if you guys don't know, I love to interview people, especially those who are very passionate about something I'm very passionate about as well, and that is K-pop. So I'm going to be doing interviews quite differently this year compared to the past 2 years. If you guys haven't seen my past interviews, there will be a link in the description below to the playlist of my past interviews. But if you look on those interviews, it was through Google Hangouts, and because of that, it got really long, and also I just didn't feel like editing 2 hours worth of footage, therefore I uploaded the whole interview. But this year, I'm changing it up a bit, and I'm gonna be doing it this way. So this is the first video of me doing the interview this way, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna have a lot of fun doing interviews this year, and let's get started. Also, a quick announcement I need to make is that there will be a new interview every single month throughout the year. So be looking forward to those interviews every month, and let's get started with this month's. So guys, for this interview, I'm very excited to announce that I will be interviewing ReacttotheK, or mostly Umu. Now, I have been watching ReacttotheK ever since right before KCON, and I actually had the opportunity to meet them at KCON, but I only really talked to Kevin because he was like, "Oh hey, I've seen you a lot, you're like everywhere." I was like, "Yeah, hi, I'm from G. I have a lame YouTube channel, what's up?" But not too long after KCON LA, I decided to reach out to Umu and see if she would be willing to do an interview with me, and luckily she did, so here's our interview, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So Umu, would you please introduce yourself and your channel?
Hello viewers of Kpop 101, my name is Umu and I am the channel creator runner of the K-pop reaction channel called ReacttotheK. So ReacttotheK is basically, like I said, a K-pop reaction channel where our main series is focused around a bunch of music majors that attend the Eastman School of Music, reacting and giving their input on the music and composition of K-pop, and right now at this moment we're kind of branching out to other professions also giving us their input on K-pop too. So yeah, I guess you could just say we're everything K-pop plus classical music.
Now this is a big question that every K-pop YouTuber gets, but I think we all want to know, how did you get into K-pop?
So I was originally introduced to K-pop by a middle school friend. She showed me SHINee's Lucifer and 21's I Am the Best. Now, at that time I didn't know what K-pop was, but that was my very first experience with it. I didn't even know they had music videos. So, but yeah, that was quite interesting. I was just like, yeah, Korean pop music, woo! Later on, sophomore year of high school, I was introduced to BTS's Dope and VIX's Voodoo Dolls, and then what really got me into K-pop was this new friend showed me the behind-the-scenes footage of the K-pop groups, and I was like, whoa, they're so attractive, they're so talented, they're so funny, like this is a huge world that I'd be so up for digging my brain into and losing my money to also. And so from then on it just went downhill. I learned about more and more groups, but my very first groups were SHINee, BTS, VIX, and 21.
So do you have a particular name for your followers, and if so, what do you call them and why?
So when we hit 100,000 subscribers, I decided to give our fans a fandom name. And first I posted a video saying, yo, so let's give you guys a name. I was thinking of Music Notes, what was I thinking of? Yeah, Music Notes, Beethovens, as in B-A-E Tovens, or I think like Melody or Symphonies or something like that. No, Melodies are B2B stands. But basically I gave everyone 3 choices, and then I also said, or if you have another idea, comment it down below. So a few days later I saw that this one comment had 1,000 likes, and based on all the other comments saying which fandom name they wanted, the comment with 1,000 likes really kind of stood out versus the others. And this one comment said, hey, we should be called Clamuse, meaning classical musicians combined. So it's kind of like what Acme is doing, Acton musicians, Acme. So I was like, you know what, that's kind of cute, I like it. So then I asked, all the other people on the channel, and some people on the channel wanted our fandom to be called Lemons. And the majority of the behind-the-scene channel people disagreed with that, so we ended up just going with Clamu. So you can call the reactors classical musicians, or just CM for short. and then our fandom are our clan views.
I know the new year has just begun, but can you tell me some of your favorite moments on your channel?
My favorite moments on this channel? That's a very good question. I think what I find most memorable about this channel are two things. One, when I show a song or even music video that gets a huge reaction out of my friends. Just like, for example, Henry's Trap, and it was fantastic. I loved my friends' reaction to those music videos and just freaking out about the whole piano on fire thing, and and then of course when they freak out about the music, it's always very entertaining to be like, yes, that's what's so cool about it! You agree with me and you're like making a lot of noise and faces, yes! It always sticks in my mind whenever that happens. Then of course another memorable thing is meeting the fans. Now, I have met a bunch of fans at KCON LA and when I went to see Day 6 in Toronto, and both times I was blown away by the amount of people who recognized me. Cause you know, you go on the streets and you don't expect to be recognized at all except by friends, and then if you see a friend you're like, yo, what's up? And like, it's normal and stuff, but now strangers of all ages and genders just come up and be like, oh my god, I love what you're doing, and I'm like, what? Oh my goodness, it's amazing. So wow, this channel has created so many amazing memories for me and experiences, and it's absolutely fantastic.
So what are some of your upcoming goals for yourself and for the channel this year?
I think I have a lot of goals for both my own future and the channel. Personally, it's all about what I'm doing at school. It's all about music, it's all about horn. I'm working really hard on specific things that I'm a little bit weaker in, so I don't know, for the musicians out there who understand what I'm talking about, I'm working on my low range because I used to have a shit low range, and then I'm working on, you know, attacks and stuff, so my immediate goals are to get much better at specific things on my instrument, because that's my priority in life, because this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. I want to play music. A second goal for me personally is I want to delve more into recording arts and sound design. I have recently taken a few classes in college and I am absolutely loving it, and I could see myself going in this direction in the future, on top of maybe being a freelance musician with the French horn. So my goal is to take a lot more classes and maybe even double major in audio music engineering and French horn. And then for the channel, my goal is to just branch out as much as I can as in react to more and more diverse groups. Ever since I started the channel, I've learned of hundreds. Is that exaggerating? Yeah, that's a little bit exaggerating. Many. I have learned of many more groups. And so I am working really hard, listening to about 100 songs a week to try and get different artists onto this channel. So that's one goal. And then also I hope, basically, I want to do my best to please the majority. I know it's impossible, but I have this new reactor series, so for those who are missing the old, oh my gosh, so this is K-pop reactions, you'll get that with other music majors at my school who are reacting K-pop for the first time. But, you know, what also comes along with that is that they don't comment on enough music. Hey, it's the first time reacting, that's what happens, it happened to us too. But that's a really fun goal that I am currently achieving. I already put out the first episode to that series. I guess the ultimate goal is to reach 1 million subscribers. At the moment, I don't know whether I'll reach that or not by the time that I graduate from my college. Not sure where this channel is going to go after I graduate, since it's so focused around the people at Eastman School of Music. But I can say for sure it's not going to end. We'll see what happens afterwards. But yeah, I guess that's the overall goal with my channel. And yeah.
So why did you decide to make a YouTube channel about the K-pop genre?
My original idea for starting up this YouTube was just to stay in touch with my high school friends. So I began this YouTube when I was a senior in high school, and I was about to go to this really prestigious music conservatory where I thought everyone was going to be stuck up and snobby and be like, you, K-pop, what? So I was like, oh no, I'm going to be alone in this obsession. I need to stay in touch with my friends who also like K-pop. So I started this channel with a few other friends where I thought we could upload our reactions and watch each other's reactions and, you know, like bond over seeing each other freak out about our favorite groups, and then also having, you know, strangers enjoy what we're doing, kind of. That was my original idea. That's why I wanted to make this YouTube channel.
Who or what do you consider as your inspiration for your YouTube career?
So I was really into Mr. J Kpop's YouTube channel. That was in high school when I didn't know any music theory, and I was like, oh yeah, your reactions make me notice so much more in K-pop music, which is hilarious because that's what you guys are telling me now, so I'm like, oh my god, I used to be you. Whoa! So, I can easily put myself in your guys' shoes whenever I try to make a new decision with the channel. I'm like, I used to be in this position, what would I like if this channel changed? That type of thing. But yeah, he was basically my inspiration for creating this channel, just because like, hey, so a musician reacting to music is pretty cool, and I'm about to go to a college where everyone are musicians and everyone is trained to analyze music, though they're trained to analyze classical music, not necessarily pop. But I thought, not only could I get cool comments and do something that no one has done before, since Mr. J Kpop was more of, I think he was a rock artist. He had classical training and pop training and audio music engineering training, but he was more focused on like the overall like pop scene of K-pop, and I was like, you know what? No one's had classical musicians react to K-pop, so I'm going to do that. And so that's how I went from, yeah, I'm just gonna bond with my friends on this YouTube, to let's have musicians react to K-pop.
What makes your YouTube channel unique compared to all the other K-pop YouTube channels on YouTube?
So there are multiple things that make my reaction channel stand out from the other reaction channels on YouTube. One is that we are trained musicians talking about music. So we aren't just normal reactors being like, oh, I like the beat. It's, oh, the 8th notes combined with the 32nd notes give this blah 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 feeling, because our ears are constantly listening to that in classical music. We play really complicated rhythms, we play really complicated melodies, and so our ears are more fine-tuned than, I guess, the normal person, so we are able to point out and recognize more things happening in music. So that's one cool thing. The second one is that I'm super way over-organized, I guess, with release schedules. So fans will be able to access a doc and a playlist showing what our future reactions are going to be, like which songs, and then the document has the exact dates for all the songs. I'm not sure of any other, I think other reaction channels basically say, oh, we're gonna post on this day and this day, and you don't really know what's coming, or they just kind of put out reaction videos constantly, or whenever there's a big comeback. But what I guess is a handful of people, I believe the majority of the fans of my channel enjoy this schedule, but it's just the fact that you can like mark on your calendar, oh, they're reacting to my favorite group on this day, I can look forward to that. And then on top of that, if you donate a little bit of money every month, you are able to vote for which song you want to be moved up the list. So that's another cool, fun thing we have. And then lastly, I think what also makes us stand out is that we have a group of people reacting. We have pairs. So I make sure that the pairs know each other pretty well, that they interact well with each other, and I think the fact that they can have conversations, agree or disagree about a song together, makes it a little bit different than just one single individual person reacting. It also makes it more fun. I guess the more the merrier, as long as they don't talk over each other too much. That is a problem I'm currently dealing with. But yeah, I'm just really happy to be this kind of different channel. It's sometimes hard to bond with other YouTubers since their channels are so different than mine, but I'm also happy that a lot of people enjoy what we're doing even though it's so different.
What made you decide to start doing classical musicians react?
So I kind of answered this question earlier. What made me decide to do classical musicians react to K-pop? It was kind of an influence between Mr. J Kpop's channel and the fact that I wanted to convert some of my musician friends at Eastman into K-pop fans. And once I got the idea for it, it just kind of developed on from there.
What kind of feedback did you receive when you started this series?
Oh my goodness, I got a lot of feedback from fans and viewers of this channel when I first started out this series. The main feedback that I got when I first started was, "You guys are musicians, why aren't you talking more about the music?" So when I first started, it's just, I didn't know what I was doing. I was just like, okay, these are my favorite artists, I want you to listen to the songs. Or, no, actually, I just wanted them to react to the music videos. They happen to be classical musicians reacting to music videos. I think it was all a jumble in my head. I wasn't sure what I wanted this channel to be, I wasn't sure what I wanted this series to be at that moment, but I got really excited when they started pointing out musical stuff happening, and the fans got excited when the reactors began to point out musical things happening. And so I definitely took that feedback and I was like, okay, hey guys, let's talk more about music, let's on the music video. And of course that it takes a while to get used to trying to block out the visuals and instead concentrate just on the music. It's really difficult to do both at once, let me tell you. Like, I guess you have to be super good at multitasking with your senses to do equally both visual and audio commentary. More feedback that I got was just like sucky audio. Oh my goodness, I was just borrowing my college's camera and tripod and stuff, so it wasn't the best quality. Honestly, the feedback that I get from fans is what helps shape this channel. Because of them saying, you only react to this amount of people, I was like, oh yeah, I should probably like branch out. And so I took everyone's recommendations and I started checking out other artists. I'm checking on about 100 songs a week because I'm subscribed to all the channels. I'm making sure to listen to every single comeback, even before people recommend songs. I've probably heard it already because I'm constantly online trying to find new artists and new songs to react to. But in the comment section, I do get a lot of criticism for the channel, and no matter what you're saying, I always take it to heart, sometimes too much to heart, and I end up crying the rest of the week. But no matter what the feedback is, if I see it helping out the channel and if the majority of our fans really want it, I always do my best to try and change it to how you guys want, and yeah.
You guys attended KCON LA last year. How was it? And do you intend to go back this year?
Yes, so summer of 2017, the channel attended KCON LA, or at least like a quarter of the channel attended KCON LA. It was amazing. Honestly, it's a huge event in all of the reactors' lives, or the ones who were able to attend. We had a mind-blowing time seeing K-pop groups live in person for the first time. It was my first time, it was all of our first time seeing them in person. It was awesome talking with the fans, just seeing how big this community is growing. I know I talked with the reactors after we went to KCON LA, and a lot of them said, wow, we're gonna take reacting so much more seriously now. Because this channel really is, I talked to them and say, hey, this is a fun thing. Like, I want you guys to have fun doing this, and hopefully it will somehow help you in the future of your careers. But you know what, just I hope you enjoy what you're doing, etc, etc. And so after they met the fans and saw how important us talking about music was to all of you guys, they were like, okay, we're gonna actually talk about it more, because, well, we didn't realize how much that meant to you guys. So that was a huge impact on all of our lives, and then we will go again if you guys request us. So how it works is that there's this document that KCON sends out, or posts on their social media, and they say, hey, what artists or YouTubers do you want to come to LA? Do you want a bunch of fan art? Do you want this YouTuber? Like, what do you guys want? And basically, if you guys fill out saying that you want ReacttotheK to be at a panel or just there, then KCON will email me. So please do that for KCON Toronto, KCON New York, and KCON LA, because if we get enough requests, we will try to attend all three. I am trying to organize our budget so I might be able to afford flying up there. It's really difficult because, you know, all of us are kind of drowning in our school's tuition, which is really expensive. It's so expensive! but if we get requested a lot, KCON might help us pay for a flight or might help us pay for our hotels. It's huge expense, but we would love to go to all of the cons. So it's up to you guys to request us. So keep your eyes on KCON's Twitter and Facebook. I'm sure they'll post their Google form doc sheet thing towards the end of the year when it gets closer to summertime.
Okay, I won't have to read this one because this one's long. So at the Also Awards, you guys won 2 awards, which were Best Duo and Best Rookie. How do you feel about winning these awards, and do you have anything to say to your Clay-moos?
So last year we won 2 awards from ASSA, and I was really surprised because, you know, we were up against YouTubers who have been in this community for such a long time, and boop, here we are. We just shot up kind of last year, and suddenly I'm invited to this award show, and we got, you know, Rookie of the Year and one other one that I cannot remember which one it is. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, wait, Duo, Best Duo. I remembered, woo! Best Duo channel. And I was really surprised, but also like, our fandom is so supportive, and you guys are really crazy and insane, and I am surprised by you so often, and I'm so thankful. So I wasn't actually, was I too surprised? I don't know, I was like, okay, we're gonna at least win one, because you guys are awesome. I was like, I sense this. I gotta write a script or something, a thank you speech script. What's gonna happen? But yeah, we got those 2 awards thanks to you guys, and I don't know. So what I'd like to say is that actually the other day I was talking with my business manager, and he was like, you know what, Umu? I really like our fandom. I was like, yeah. All my interactions with you guys have been so nice, whether you're crazy or nervous or quiet or loud. Like, I kind of feel blessed with all my interactions and being able to meet all of you and just create this bond with a bunch of strangers that I never thought was possible. So thanks to Clay-moos, we got those awards, and of course in the future we'll probably get more, but it's all because of you guys, and you guys deserve the awards as much as us, or you deserve more of the thanks than us. I just hope that I continue to put out content that you enjoy, and I hope to keep getting better and better. Better. My days, you know what I'm talking about. And from the bottom of all 14, 15, if you include my business manager, and me, 16, 18, from all 18, 19, plus our thumbnail maker. From all 19 people who work for the ReacttotheK channel, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for all your support, and no matter what type of person you are, thank you for enjoying our content and just giving so much of your time and dedication to loving what we do.
Do you have any spoilers to share with us about things that will be coming up on your channel?
Alright, so spoiler time. I don't know how much of a spoiler these are because I basically post everything that we're going to do on my channel on my Twitter. So if you aren't following my Twitter, then these are spoilers. So I've already started my guest reaction series, and spoiler number 1, if you aren't sure what the guest reaction series is that I'm branching out. Not only am I getting other music majors to react, but my father's workmate's son is actually a visual, what is he? He's a visual effects author? No, visual effects artist. He's a visual effects artist for some company in LA and has worked on a bunch of music videos and the Hunger Games, and I have been able to get him to react on the channel. I am looking for some professional dancers or instructors to react on the channel. Just spoiler is that you're not just gonna get musicians reacting to K-pop, but you're gonna get really cool people of other professions just giving their input on the creation of K-pop music videos and the production and such. Spoiler number 2 is that we have our music theory series underway. I have already filmed 3 episodes and one was supposed to go up in December, but vacation whisked time away from my assistant editor, so whenever he's done editing, our very first episode will be up as soon as possible. Another spoiler that I haven't really officially announced is that we're going to try and react to recent comebacks much sooner. So instead of just saying, oh my gosh, this song is worth reacting to, and then putting it at the bottom of the list where we'll react to it next year, I'm going to put it, I have a separate playlist now called Comebacks, and so whenever I have extra time during filming, I'm going to have the reactors react to those comeback songs, and we'll just get it up as quickly as possible after the comeback, so we will hopefully get them up during the hype of their comeback. I understand that may be more exciting than having to wait forever to watch that reaction that you're waiting for. No more extreme spoilers that I can tell you guys, but I am hoping to perfect the schedule, that document that I mentioned earlier in this video, for next year. Sometimes it's disappointing when the dates get changed around for the release schedule, so I'm thinking of doing something that may not be as disappointing to fans, and also of course I'm going to be very organized. And of course I'm not going to make the same mistake again. I'm going to be 100% solid on all the songs that we are going to react to before I put them on the schedule, so you guys won't have to worry about a song disappearing. I will make sure that all of the songs are 100%. Organizing is going to be better. Thank you so much, Robyn, for interviewing me, and I had a lot of fun doing it. I will see you guys later. Bye bye.
So that's it for the interview, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much, Umu, for letting me have this opportunity to interview you with this new different format. It's really different. I gotta get used to it, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to go subscribe to ReacttotheK if you haven't, and be sure to subscribe to Kpop 101 Robyn if you haven't already. I'm really looking forward to more interviews, you guys. A lot of big things are happening, and thank you so much, Umu, and that's pretty much it. So be sure to like and subscribe, become a #1 today. Be sure to follow me on social media, and I'll see you all in the next video. Annyeong!